It's me. Hello. Okay, so I'm on here because I want to share the breakthrough that happened this morning. I was on my Bible study this morning, and something so beautiful happened. It's uncomfortable to share, but I need to share. So God is doing a new thing in me. He's bringing the right people to help me through this season of my life, and I didn't know that this was happening. Like, I had no idea, but he's he's helping me get through challenging times, and he's teaching me how to lean on him, rely on him, and how to be vulnerable. So that's one thing that I didn't know I needed help on. Like, I didn't know that I was I was still trying to do things on my own. Um, as I didn't know. It was just kind of like that's how the enemy comes in. Like, he just uses those things that you have no idea. Like, wow, like that's not, I mean, because I was just doing things, but didn't realize that the enemy was keeping me isolated in that area because he didn't want me to break through my identity, which is my identity in Christ. I'm a child of the Most High. I'm his little girl. And what do little girls do? They rely on their father, they rely on their parents, like all the way. And I'm there right now. Like, I'm right there right now. Like, even coming on here, like getting all sentimental, but it's okay. He's telling me it's okay to be vulnerable because I'm here for you. And I know that the more I connect to him, the more I'm discovering who he created me to be. And it's just beautiful how he uncovered that. Like, I didn't know that being vulnerable could help me get through whatever it is that I'm going through. It's like a step, like I needed to know that. I needed to know that I might think that whatever I'm going through is just a broken record, and I'm just like it's always the same thing, you know. But my friend just told me, like, yeah, it could be the same issues or whatever, but it's the different you, the way you are being more open, more vulnerable. Like, yeah, I feel like I am being a crybaby, and where before I was used to just, like, relying on him all the time, but I wasn't sharing with my brothers and sisters in Christ. Like, I wasn't seeking for help. I wasn't seeking for prayers. Like, I was just like, oh, I'm gonna get everything's gonna be fine. I'm gonna get through it. I've always done it. Like, me and God have done it, but it's like he's taking me to the next level, and I need to learn how to be vulnerable, how to rely on him, how to lean on him in every aspect of my life. And that's one thing that I'm just like, wow, that's how the enemy was getting me not to open up, because he's like, yesterday when I was at church, perfect example. Like, I was at church and I was talking to somebody, and I started crying because I was talking about my issues or my problems or whatever, my trials. And people started showing up, and I was like, and we do like this huddle where we share, we talk, and everybody's there. And I didn't want to be there, so I left. So I didn't want people to see me cry. And this morning, like God told me, like, it's okay. Like, there's strength in being vulnerable. And I wasn't seeing it like that. So there was a revelation that was given to me that when we are vulnerable, there is strength. There is strength. And it's something that I'm learning and that I'm going to try to share more about. And I'm doing the unlearning of being Miss Independent, Miss I got it all together, Miss I don't need any help. Like, I do need help. I first of all, I need God, and He's with me, but He brings people to help us and to just help us through those challenging times. And if it wasn't for that, I mean, I don't know what I would do. And I kept on telling myself, like, oh, people are gonna see you. You're just a hot mess. Like, just go inside and just don't participate. But that was the enemy saying that. Like, you know, I just didn't realize it. I didn't realize it, and there was breakthrough this morning. I was just like, wow, like he had me. He had me there, but not anymore. I'm gonna cry if I feel like crying. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna just be the little girl that he created me to be, a little girl that needs a God, that needs a dad, that needs a hug sometimes, that needs a call. I mean, it's just, yeah, I'm going to be that person because that's who he created me to be. And there's strength in that, in being vulnerable. So I just encourage you all to like dig into that vulnerability, like that was put in us for a reason. When we were created, we were put, that vulnerability was put in there because it needs to come out. It wasn't just so you could hide it. It's so that we can share, because you never know when you're sharing something that is hurting you, or that it's painful, or that it's that you don't know how to come out of it. It can bless somebody, or if somebody else, somebody there in that group that you're sharing could be like, oh, I'm able to help. Like, you just never know what God is doing in the background, but he's always up to something, and I love him so much. And I love you too, and I hope this blesses you. Bye.